folks, Paperboy back. I am once again just filming some of me driving. Currently, I am at the Ohio-Indiana state line, only about 6 miles from where I'm going to pick up. You can see I'm on a tiny little rural road, which is setting off my warning buzzers. Yeah, I'm going to Steel Dynamics in Butler, Indiana, which is one of my favorite places to pick up at, but it's kind of hard to get to coming from Jackson, Michigan, where I was, because the shortest distance to get here is pretty much all rural. You know, no freeways, so it's kind of tough driving, pretty country. So I thought I'd show you a little bit of that and talk for a minute about, you know, I've mentioned before, the guy that trained me at Maverick, his name was Robert. He called me earlier, so got to thinking about that and what he's doing now. But you know, it'll give you some more perspective about, you know, the options if you decide to get into trucking and you're new to trucking, some of the options that are out there for you. But Robert is a guy, you know, he's a young guy. I think he's 32 now, and he's been trucking for, I don't know, 6 or 8 years. You know, I think he did some kind of a local gig, his first trucking gig. And then he was with Maverick for several years. He's done a little bit of everything, you know, did the flatbedding, did the glass. I think he's done some refrigerated hauling. But anyway, he left Maverick. Oh yeah, and he was a trainer, of course, with Maverick. And but he left Maverick probably a year or more ago, year and a half maybe. And he's just been out there trying some new stuff. At first he worked for a smaller company close to where he lives, and did that for a while. But I think he, you know, the equipment, the trucks they were giving him to work out of were not so good, really. So he ended up a few months ago, maybe 6 or 7 months ago, he purchased his own truck. I guess I should say he's lease purchasing his own truck. And he was working for a company, you know, that was hauling some refrigerated freight. But he just recently, like a couple of weeks ago, left there and is going to work for a buddy of his that's been trucking a long time and has his own company, has several drivers working for him. You know, he's still doing refrigerated freight, but he had to go and buy his own trailer. He didn't buy it. He's renting it, leasing it. So you know, it'll be interesting to see how all that goes for him. You know, he's had to form his own owner-operator company because he's not working for anybody anymore, and he's leasing his own truck. He's leasing a refrigerated trailer. So, you know, I think his truck payment and his trailer payment alone are something like $1,500 a week. So, you know, a lot of pressure to get out there and haul freight and make money. But so far, he seems pretty happy with the numbers he's seeing. So we'll kind of follow that through and see how it goes. And one of these days I want to meet up with him and kind of do an interview. It'll be interesting because he's a guy that, like I said, he's been doing this for many years, you know, 7, 8 years. And I think before that, you know, his father was a trucker, so he spent a lot of time with his father out trucking. So, you know, he's definitely got a lot more experience than I do. So, but anyway, I'll pick up on that subject more later. But I'm getting close to my shipper, and I wanted to show you the process going into this place. Again, I'm going to Steel Dynamics in Butler, Indiana. It's kind of stuck out here along with a couple of other steel businesses, just out in the middle of nowhere. But what I want to say about this place is they have one of the most efficient shipping operations that I've come across. And about a year ago, they actually redid their operation. You know, they changed the whole check-in process and built a different parking lot and everything. So it's better. I mean, it wasn't bad before, but it's better now. So, oh gosh, you see this train coming up down here? I've been held up by this train 2 or 3 times coming down here. Well, anyway. Well, this fella's just going to turn out in front of me. That's cool, yeah. Almost ran into the ditch. I don't know what he thinks he's doing, but he's on the wrong side of the road and made a sharp turn there, and his rear tires almost went into the ditch. Anywho, he ain't going nowhere because there's a train in front of him. But anyway, I won't make you sit and wait through this train, but I'll pick back up in a minute when I start to enter the Steel Dynamics lot. Okay, folks. Well, I wasn't able to film turning into the lot, but I've come into the lot here and parked. And now the way it works is you call the shipping office on your CB, channel 10, and you give them your pickup number, your truck number, and the weight of your product. So I'm about to do that. Come in, SD shipper.
Go for SDI.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. This is Maverick truck 210316. Got pickup number 5481945, and the product weight is 39260.
Copy. Give me 1 moment. Maverick, are you set up and ready for 1 coil suicide with your boards, racks, chains, rubber mask binders?
Oh, I need about 5 minutes to get that done.
Copy. When you're ready, just let me know.
10-4. Okay, hopefully you could hear that. So what I'm going to do now is hop out. I'm getting a coil that weighs just under 40,000 pounds, loaded suicide, or out to the side. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set the camera on the trailer and just get set up for that coil. Now we'll need 5 coil racks because that'll cover 40,000 pounds. So I'm gonna just set the camera right here. Hopefully the wind won't be too bad. You can kind of see what I'm doing. 5 coil racks. Will support 40,000 pounds on a skid mat, 2 timbers, and 2 pads. And this is the center of the trailer, and you want to have it where your 2 center chains will be able to go right in here. So that's how I've got it centered up there. All right, guys. So she has given me permission to approach the scale. Looks like there's a little bit of a line of trucks over there. I see 4 trucks outside in the line, but they're pretty quick here, so it usually doesn't take very long. They can get 4 or 5 trucks inside loading at the same time, basically, so it moves pretty fast. We're gonna get on this scale here and talk to the lady at the window. She'll give us some shipping documents and tell us where to go. You can see the scale weight there up ahead to your left. I usually weigh about 29,500. Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Gonna get your signature right there, please. Have you been here before?
Yes.
Okay. Next time, make sure that you have your chains out on your deck.
Oh.
But are they unlocked and ready to go?
The chains?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're. I can get to them easy.
Just for the next time, make sure that they're out on your deck too. It just makes things flow
A little
quicker.
faster. Okay.
We're not super busy today, but
All right.
yeah, no problem. Looks like you're going to New Millennium in Memphis, Tennessee.
That's right.
Alrighty. Going to door 106. There's just, I think, 2 trucks in front of you.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you. So she was telling me there, I don't know if you could hear that, but she was asking about if next time I could go ahead and throw my chains out on the trailer. Which, you know, I'm thinking about it. Maybe sometimes I'll have them out already and sometimes I don't. I mean, they're not locked up or anything, so, I mean, it takes me 30 seconds to get a couple of chains out, but what they'll do is once I get inside here, they put the coil on the trailer, they'll want me to put 2 chains on and then pull out back to the holding lot and finish securing. And this has to be tarped, so finish tarping out there. So the way it works is you stop here, and then once the lot, the door I'm going to is right around this corner here to the right. So usually the way it works is if you can't see a truck in this driveway, you can go ahead and pull around. I see they're installing a traffic light back there, so because you really can't tell waiting at that stop zone back there. Alright, so it looks like it's freed up here. So once I get over here to door 106, I'm going to turn in here and get loaded. See, they have a porta potty here for your convenience. Alright, so it looks like I'm going to go ahead and pull in. Lots of coils. So there's already about 3 or 4 trucks in front of me. Anyway, I'm going to pause it and get a couple of chains thrown out here just to help things move along and be ready. Okay guys, I've gotten secured and tarped. I couldn't get a picture of him loading the coil, and I didn't get me finishing up my securement just because it was so windy out here. I knew there'd be too much camera noise. But here's the finished product. Took 5 chains to cover 40,000 pounds, and I got it tarped and going to Memphis. I do have a device ordered that's supposed to cut down on the wind noise, so hopefully I'll have that in the next week or 2. All right, that's here at Steel Dynamics. Fixing to hit the road going to Memphis. Talk to you later.